12,000 persons attend graduation ceremonies on Yale University's old campus as President Kennedy and Dean Acheson receive honorary degrees. The President, a Harvard graduate, is made an honorary Doctor of Laws before delivering the Commencement Address. He takes the occasion to call on business and labor to cooperate with the government in furthering the nation's economic growth. However, he begins on a lighter note.
It might be said now that I have the best of both worlds, a Harvard education and a Yale degree. I am particularly glad to become a Yale man because as I think about my troubles, I find that a lot of them have come from other Yale men. It is true and of high importance that the prosperity of this country depends on the assurance that all major elements within it will live up to their responsibilities. If business were to neglect its obligations to the public, if labor will be blind to all public responsibility, above all, if government were to abandon its obvious and statutory duty of watchful concern for our economic health, if any of these things should happen, then confidence might well be weakened, and the danger of stagnation would increase. This is the true issue of confidence. If there is any current trend towards meeting present problems with old cliches, this is the moment to stop it, before it lands us all in the bog of sterile acrimony.
The 23rd anniversary of the revolution that brought Franco to power sees the dictator review a march by of 16,000 men and modern armaments in a mighty display that belies the unrest besetting Spain. Back of the elaborate panoply, there is the most serious threat yet to Franco's rule. Beginning with a strike of 80,000 coal miners, mutterings have been heard throughout the country for the first time since Franco assumed power. In a counterstep, Franco suspended certain constitutional guarantees, such as the right of Spaniards to live where they choose, and he sent 3 strong opposition leaders into exile. In the face of skyrocketing living costs and fixed wages, the Spanish people are letting Franco know that they expect his Falangist party to come up with some solution. There are hot times brewing on the Massachusetts political scene. At the state Democratic Convention, Edward J. McCormick, 38-year-old nephew of House Speaker McCormick, seeks the party nomination for senator in a contest with Edward Ted Kennedy, youngest brother of the president. The 2 men both aim at the seat vacated by Senator John F. Kennedy when he assumed the office of president. It's a convention of noisy demonstrations that has the rafters ringing in Springfield. 30-year-old Ted Kennedy wins the convention endorsement by nearly 2-1, but Mr. McCormick says that he will still run in the primaries in September. The major London designers mark Fashion Week with a showing of autumn fashions that indicate a resurgence of daring among Britain's stylists. A polished worsted, this semi-fitted suit and leather hat is aimed at the over 30 trade. This short dress and jacket are made from the famous British Lever's lace, a fine fabric for dresses and light coats. You'll find country living in this wool sweater dress with black ribbed polo collar and cuffs. Then out of country clothes and into this organza evening gown for a night on the town. If the show's not a hit, this is sure to be one. A hit of Fashion Week is this strapless gown in satin. From the classic suit to flimsy evening wear, London stylists have designs on milady. the third leg of racing's Triple Crown, the Belmont Stakes, has 8 horses going to the post. And when the field gets away, the Kentucky Derby winner, Decidedly, and the Preakness winner, Greek Money, are left in the pack. Jumping into the lead and hoping to run the favorites into the ground, Admiral's Voyage sets a fast pace. And on his heels is Jaipur, who is heavily backed by the fans who have discounted his bad showing in the Preakness. The stretch run is an American version of the Troika. Admiral's Voyage on the rail holds his lead. Next to him with the blinders, Jaipur and Crimson Satan outside. Jaipur hits the wire a nose in front. In one of the most exciting finishes in the 94-year history of the Belmont, Jaipur and Willie Shoemaker pocket $109,000. Nice money for a short gallop.